Hi, it's wonderful to come to you with these words I believe will cause a change in your life. We're going to be running a series we caption The Better You. And our emphasis will be majorly on how you can break out from addictive behaviors. Attitudes that are detrimental to your success. Those attitudes that invite the devil into your life and get God out of your system. And at the same time brings you to a point that you're so uncomfortable with yourself. A whole lot of persons in life today are going through a lot of attitude difficulties, things, habits they want to break from, but they find it very difficult to break away from it. Some could be sexual perversion, addiction to cigarette, alcoholism, lying, and cheating. Now, the better you is the you that is free from all of those attitudes. And from my heart, I want to let you know that it's 100% possible to live above all those forces in life. Yes, you can be totally free from them. So the better you is originally you. Who is the original you? The original you is a you that was created by God and how God created you. In the book of Genesis chapter 1, the Bible tells us that God created man in his likeness and in his image. So the original man, that includes you. It's the person that was and is created in the image and the likeness of God, meaning you are a replica of who God is. You can imagine, is it possible for God to be controlled by alcoholism? Is it possible for God to be controlled by the power of drugs? Is it possible for God to be controlled by the power of sexual addiction? If those factors cannot control God, it also means they are not supposed to control you. Now, the Bible tells us that God created man in his likeness and in his image, which means you are the way God is. You are the reflection of God. Everything in you is a reflection of who God is. And amazingly, God created you to have dominion. That's the essence why he created you, for you to have dominion. Dominion over everything in life, including your habits and your desires. He also blessed you. What does it mean to be blessed? It means he empowers you. He gives you the available resources that you will need in life to control all these forces. And you know what? That's what I'm here to let you know, that you can be free from every form of addictive habits, sinful behavior, practices that they are not good for you. You can be free from it. Now, what is the origin of all of this? The Bible also tells us in the book of Genesis chapter 3 that the first man that God created, Adam, disobeyed God's instruction. And when he disobeyed God's instruction, the after effect was that they were driven out of the Garden of Eden. Eden simply means the presence of God. Now, not only that they were driven out of the physical location where God placed them, but they were also driven out of God's presence. That was the genesis of man's problem. That was the number one implication of the disobedience of Adam. The second implication was that originally man was created in the image of God. So the DNA of man was God's DNA. Everything that was in God was in man. So God is like the masterwork. Man is a piece from the masterwork, making man the masterpiece. So every quality that was in God was also in man. So what made man man was the essence of God that was in man. But when man sinned against God, there was a demarcation. There was an exchange. The factor in man that made man the agency of God through which he can perform his activities on earth was removed and replaced with that of the devil. So man became a sinner not just by action but by nature. It's very important that you understand that man became a sinner not just by action but by nature. Now, the next implication was that when man started giving birth to children, Adam and Eve gave birth to people, children that came with the same makeup they have, the genetic makeup they have. So they gave birth to every person. So every person coming on earth carried that sinful nature with them. That is the origin of sin. With that sinful nature, which is actually the cause of all these addictions like lying, cheating, smoking, inability to control your urges and appetite. This is where it all started from. It came from the sin nature. And the originator of this sin nature was the nature of the devil that was introduced in man when he sinned against God. It's very important also you understand this. Now, everybody born into the world came with this nature. The amazing thing is this nature in man, this new nature that man inherited as a result of his disobedience to God from the devil, gave the devil the legal ground to start controlling, manipulating, and subjugating humanity. That's how we lost. Humanity lost their original essence. That was how they lost their better self. But now in this program and series, our attention is to take you back to the original way God created you to be. You can be that same person God created you to be from the very beginning. And what did God say? God told man, have dominion over the earth. Both the earth they walk on and the earth referring to their body. Everything in your system is supposed to be under your control. God told man to have dominion over the fishes of the sea, the plants in the field, and everything. But it's so pathetic today that some people are being controlled by grasses. For instance, some people can't control their urges for tobacco. What is tobacco? Cigarette. Grass. Normal grass that is controlling the life of some people. But do you know what? I bring good news to you. And what is that good news? You have the ability. There is a place you can get to in life where all these addictions over your life can be broken. And that's the essence of this series. And when they are destroyed, you become your better you. Welcome to a new day. Welcome to a new system. Stay tuned and your life will greatly be transformed. Thank you.